Alright, hello everyone, and now welcome to a game between, well, Lawliet versus Lin. I believe this is game 2, or it was marked as game 2 in the matchup, but it may be mismatched since there is not an observer. Perhaps they had complained a little bit about lag in the game being an observer, and well, they're just gonna go ahead and release the replay that I'm showing you right now. Anyways, we have Lawliet spawning as the blue Night Elf player here at the 5 o'clock position. Meanwhile, Lin spawning as the red orc over here on the top right hand side of the map. Game is already getting underway. We'll see what is going to be unfolding in this matchup now. Altar of Storms should be ready and out in just a moment. Orc Burrow, there's the barracks. Meanwhile, Ancient of War going to go ahead and clear out this mercenary camp. Alright, mercenary camp with what hero is it going to be? Is it going to be a demon hunter or a keeper of the grove or a warden? It is going to be a keeper of the grove. Keeper of the grove first, still a very popular strategy, but when you're going up against orc, the orc player, if they know how to handle it, can do a really good job. The shaman have been particularly powerful in the matchup, as the shaman with purge are able to remove the entangle and also deal with those ents. On top of that, the shaman and that's lightning shield has been rather effective with that AoE damage. Being able to stand next to archers, being able to just stand next to huntresses, all of that does slowly add damage over time. And when you think about it, I believe the lightning shield damage is actually 10 damage a second. So if you are standing next to a grunt, or if a grunt standing next to 2 or 3 units, you are actually dealing more damage with that lightning shield than with its auto attack, even if you account for upgrades and armor and all, well, especially if you account for armor. Now, Ancient of War is going to absorb a lot of damage here. Ents now joining in on the fight. We should be looking at some sort of higher here, perhaps, as the rock golem will get taken down. Keeper of the grove picks up a mantle of intelligence and a wand of mana stealing, which should be very helpful. As well as we're going to see, well, spirit wolves come in. Alright, so this was not the unit I was expecting coming in from Lin. Lin may be able to do a lot of damage with these spirit wolves. Meanwhile, let's take a look. Wand of mana stealing, entangle onto that Farseer, as this spirit, or as the Forest Troll Shadow Priest may try and get away. Are we going to see an abolish magic on that spirit wolf as well? That may actually be the better choice, as it may not be able to heal enough. Okay, taking a lot of damage. Turn around. There's the abolish magic, able to stay alive at least. Well, there goes an entangle. Wand of mana stealing again, and more damage coming through. All right, take a look. Grunt will end up getting denied, no experience, but Lawliet dealing a large amount of damage to that Farseer. It is low on hit points. A grunt was lost and also behind on level. The Forest Troll Shadow Priest was able to stay alive. That is incredibly important. And that Forest Troll Shadow Priest, which was mainly bought for healing, may end up becoming a very useful, well, abolish magic to deal with those early spirit wolves. Now, as the units get finished off here, the blade, or the not blade master, the Farseer off on the other end now needs to get experience. It is nowhere near on the experience board. We are getting a tech to tier 2. We are getting a Voodoo Lounge, and Lawliet is pretty much has pretty good control of this game, as long as he doesn't allow his opponent to catch up too much, and he uses his time efficiently. He has a good advantage, and it's really going to come down to Lawliet to, well, lose this game as opposed or lose the advantage. If he's not efficient, if he's slow in transition, or he doesn't take the necessary risks, or he plays it too safe, his opponent may actually end up coming out ahead. Farseer sitting at level 1 right now, trying to get to level 2. Forest Troll Shadow Priest and Forest Troll Berserker both are out onto the field. Level 2 now onto that Farseer as well. A Scroll of the Beast should easily be sold and, well, get a little bit more gold as well. Scroll of the Beast, a rather useful item, but then again, at this stage in the game, perhaps that gold would be a little bit better, perhaps to get more units out onto the battlefield. Level 3 now on that Keeper of the Grove. Claws of Attack +9, or excuse me, +6, plus Mantle of Intelligence. Meanwhile, Farseer off over here gonna go after this Forest Troll Warlord. Now we could see some sort of stomp strategy. No Shadow Hunter, Spirit Lodge as well. No Bestiary as of yet. So we are going to be going for Shaman again. Tome of Agility going to be coming across here. Forest Troll Trapper coming back down. And it will get finished off as well. Farseer in the very far back has to be extremely careful as it could end up getting exposed or perhaps just taken down rather fast. Farseer is sitting at 122 hit points, doesn't have healing salves, and this is really Lin taking a lot of risks. He knows that he needs to stay up on top of experience, so he's actually risking this Farseer by going into places where he doesn't think his opponent is, but at the same time really not healing the damage that's currently on this Farseer now. Let's take a look at this, trying to pull back aggro away. That Spirit Wolf, or that Dire Wolf will end up staying alive a little while longer. Talisman of Evasion will get picked up, and you can take a look. Low hit point Grunt right there. Farseer trying to finish off the remaining units. There goes one more. It looks as though all of these units will get finished off here. Staff of Scroll of Town Portal. Staff of Teleportation from the Shadow Hunter coming across here, and it comes bearing a bunch of healing items. All right. Lin is doing a good job, taking a lot of risks, moving across the map. Staff of Teleportation to get across the map and be able to clear out some difficult creep camps. And this is where Lawliet really should be wondering, where is my opponent? I haven't seen him in some time. Is he creeping? Am I being more efficient than him? What is really going on here? Farseer is at 3, almost at 4. Meanwhile, the Shadow Hunter should get to level 2 off of this creep camp. A healing wave coming across, picking up some additional items as well. This creep camp will get cleared up. 35 supply compared to 36. Panda sitting at level 2 should clear up this map here in just a moment. Wisp are scouting things out. And well, if I was Lawliet in this situation, I would think that I still had the advantage. But as you can see, that is just not the case any longer. 35 supply to 39. It is rather even. There goes a Wisp there. Farseer could easily just put some pressure onto this Ancient of Wonders. There it goes. There's a couple of it looked like some detonations perhaps, or something to try and take it down. There was a breath of fire that blew over that last Spirit Wolf earlier, as this Spirit Wolf, well, almost finishes off a Wisp. Animation on Breath of Fire did not load, so you have to be, well, very, very key on watching what is going on here as the Keeper of the Grove. As the Keeper of the Grove and the Panda now making their way back out. All right, Panda now heading back off to the north. Keeper of the Grove heading back off to the north as well. Let's take a look. Forest Troll, Shadow Priest, Berserkers, and Grunts are also out onto the field. We do have the Shaman. They do not have the Lightning Shield training as of yet, but that has just now gotten started. Farseer now making its way over. Gonna try and get some damage onto some of those units. There's another quick detonation. Feral Spirit Wolf trying to make their way over. It could actually take down some of these units here. Let's take a look. Are we going to see a detonation? No. Abolish magic quick from that unit there. And what is the Farseer really hoping to do? He's actually in the worst possible spot in the entire map, in between two Ancients of Lore and Dryads, taking so much damage right there. All right. Farseer. No, you cannot, Eevee. Farseer, Raider, Grunt now making its rounds out. Kodo Beast. Kodo Beast now making their way back down. Shadow Hunter now making its way down as well. We are looking at Ancient of Wonders being rebuilt. 46 supply compared to 50. Meanwhile, an expansion is now coming in from Lawliet. Lawliet with that expansion. Panda now looking to do a little bit more creeping as well. Keeper of the Grove sitting at level 4. Panda sitting at level 3. Will not get to level 4 here as the battle is still going on. And, well, finishing off some more units. Rock Golem looks like it will get taken down. There it goes. Give any useful items. Sobi Mask as a Scroll of Town Portal now being used in order to try and protect the main base. Main base has been protected. Serpent wards are all down. Farseer is right here. Let's take a look at this. Kodo Beast wants to eat something and is going to be able to eat anything. No, unable to eat anything at this point as it tries to shake off that little bit of damage. Grunt now trying to make its way back. Healing Wave saves it as we are still fighting our way through. All right, Entangle onto the Kodo Beast again, as the units are going back and forth once more. All right, Panda in a tight spot. Ents now joining in as we see all of these units just getting purged down. Farseer sitting at level 4 as the Panda now looking to join in on the fight as well. Panda is still in that front line trying to take down some of these units. Wisp trying to come in for that detonation. Is it going to work? Is it going to work there? Not quite at all, as the Forest Troll Shadow Priest now tries to back up. Wisp are all on the backside here. Demolisher is going to be able to get in some big damage once more. We see an Entangle. Are we seeing a Squirrel Town Portal? Yes, we are. The Demolisher perhaps should actually be making its way into this location and is able to get teleported back out. All right, 37 supply compared to 36. Units are getting trained back up. Shadowhunter now getting healed back up again as the units are now making their way through. Forest Troll Berserker, Farseer now looking to pull back here. Shamans were able to heal as well, stay alive a little while longer. Meanwhile, Tree of Life now entangling the gold mine. This expansion gonna be up and running in just a little bit. 42 supply compared to 30, or 42 to 42 right now. Both sides are even in terms of army size. We are at Stronghold on both sides. Bestiary is training up a couple of raiders, and gold is also incredibly even as well, I believe. Let's take a look. Current resources, yeah, 250, 250. We are pretty much dead even in terms of all of the units once more. Shadowhunter sitting at level 3. Farseer sitting at 4. A little bit of an experience advantage for the Keeper of the Grove and the Panda, as the Demolisher now trying to make their way through. All right. Spirit Wolves trying to make their way through back out. Farseer now going to come in and engage. Ogre Magi going to get taken down as all of these units, well, will quickly fall, giving more experience to Lin. Lin is in a good spot, but we'll see where all of this is going to be going next here in just a moment. All right, let's take a look back into the center portion of the map. Keeper of the Grove, Panda here, ready to go. Double Forest Troll Berserkers, Forest Troll Shadow Priest, Dryads are all in position. Meanwhile, Shadow Hunter, Raiders, Shaman, there you go, a quick snare. Rock Golem gonna get finished off, and I gotta say, Lin has been doing a better job creeping and really has made up a lot of lost ground. The Shadow Hunter is now sitting at level 4. I believe the Farseer is gonna be sitting at 4.5 as well. Shadow Hunter is going to be able to pick up some useful items. Tome of Strength +2. Extra hit points is always nice. And Devotion Aura, making it even more difficult to try and finish off all of these units. All right, extra bit of defense always helps. 57 supply compared to 49. But the economic advantage of Lawliet may start to hold true and cause some problems. All right, let's take a look. 49 supply compared to 57. There is only a 40% difference in gold because of taxes. And here we go. There's the engagement as a couple of Demolishers, Chain Lightning trying to finish things off. Serpent Wards are down. Healing Wave. Shaman getting in some more purges as well. Raiders could try and purge things off as well, as we see a Drunken Haze across multiple units on the backside here. Shaman gonna get Breath of Fire, get taken out. Healing Wave tries to save more units. Does not look like it's going to work out very well, as the Panda finally using a Scroll of Town Portals to stay alive. All right, Ogre Mauler going to escape at 110 hit points, but another Dryad falls. 54 supply compared to 41. The Panda was in a tough spot, forcing the Scroll of Town Portal. But overall, he's still, Lawliet is still in a good situation. Only up by 11 supply, has the economic advantage. As long as he doesn't continue to feed more experience to his opponent, he should be just fine. All right, let's... Yes, Arya? In a little bit. Please go back upstairs. All right, coming back down across here. Peons all here, ready to go. Shadow Hunter sitting at level 5. Now, Shadow Hunter level 5. Farseer sitting at level 4. Panda here, ready to go. Ogre Maulers here, ready to go. Dryads all getting into position. Once again, an entangled on that Peon. It will get finished up before it is able to set up an expansion. All right, we're looking for a big fight. Double purge onto some units, making it difficult to try and engage. Serpent Wards now being thrown down, as this is forcing it in battle right here. Chain Lightning finishes off a unit. Are we going to see more battles like this? Double Serpent Wards, 48 to 52 damage. Those Serpent Wards deal so much damage here, as the Farseer now sitting at level 5 as well. All right, Serpent Wards do not get the bonus of True Shot Aura, thank goodness, as the Demolisher could end up getting finished off here. Demolisher needs to back up. What is going on here? That Demolisher will get taken down. There it goes, but the Panda is there as well. Keeper of the Grove finally gets to level 5. As it's at level 5 with double claws of attack, dealing so much damage, but Dryads are falling left and right. Panda in a lot of trouble. There's an Entangle trying to get free. Chain Lightning finishes off the Panda. Keeper of the Grove could be in trouble, tries to turn back around. We could see a Dryad getting finished off as well. Serpent Wards still finishing off the remaining units in the back. There's a lone Grunt here. Serpent Wards are finishing off these forces of nature with no problem whatsoever. 43 compared to 35. Farseer still trying to chase after. There goes going after some more units. Serpent Wards are now down, trying to poke down some Dryads. The Serpent Wards dealing so much damage and causing so many problems. Here, still plenty of mana, gets up to level 6 and could have Big Bad Voodoo, but that's most likely not going to be the unit of choice, as the Dryads are now trying to get back away again. All right, let's take a look. More Dryads getting absolutely destroyed. Farseer up to 6, dual level 6 now, and this is going to become a problem. The Shadow Hunters causing problems and poking damage down across here. More Ents are joining in on the fight. Farseer are going to go ahead and continue to put pressure onto those Raiders. And let's take a look. Yeah, another Raider gets an ensnare off. Going to finishes off a Dryad as the Serpent Ward is causing problems in that front location. All right, Ents could get taken down. There they go. Serpent Ward now getting taken down here. More Ents to fall. Serpent Ward still poking around, plenty of damage. Wisp trying to make their way back out. As you see the Feral Spirit Wolves, who are invisible unless they are revealed. Finally, abolish magic to try and reveal them here and perhaps get them away. Meanwhile, well, Shaman is in position here. Let's take a look. A little bit more easy damage. Are we going to get it in snare? Yes, we are. Fighting their way back down across here. There goes a Raider. Another Raider now back out onto the field as the Shadow Hunter and the Raider going to finish off this Dryad here. Keeper of the Grove at the opposite end, still trying to get away. Farseer doing a lot of chasing, as we're seeing, well, looks like a Forest Troll Shadow Priest will take down another building as well. Lawliet is in serious trouble. He does have the economic advantage, but he's just been losing more and more units pretty consistently. Panda, is it going to be able to get away? Yes, it will be able to do exactly that, as the Forest Troll Shadow Priest is now back out onto the field. All right, healing up some more, or getting some more units back out from that mercenary camp. Farseer needs to perhaps try and get away. There are the double Spirit Wolves right there. Where are they going to go next? Perhaps just try to keep the Keeper of the Grove away from the actual base. By keeping them away from the base, a lot of the production buildings are going to get lost, and a lot of the infrastructure as well. Let's take a look at this. Finally in low upkeep. Spirit Wolves trying to go after some more units. Gets to level 6 now, and we are going to have Tranquility. Scroll of Town Portal, after running to the very, very opposite end, will be able to head back home using that additional gold very well. 52 supply compared to 44. More Dryads getting added. Tranquility, well, one of the most powerful abilities in the game, able to be used in and out of combat, and is so powerful. Raiders with their ensnare, though, should be able to stop that Keeper of the Grove from using that ability in combat, and well, just minimizing the amount of damage there. Shadow Hunter sitting at level 6. Farseer sitting at level 6. Massive repairs getting underway. Chain Lightning finishes us off all of those wisps there, and the base does get taken down. Shadow Hunter getting close to 7. None of the heroes have ultimate abilities except for the Keeper of the Grove right now, as the Dryads are still continually added into play here. Serpent Ward going to get finished off here. Panda may try to make a bit of a play. Well, a little bit of slow poison causing problems. Purge onto the Raider, backing themselves into a corner. Serpent Wards all lined up, ready to do a lot of damage, as we see the Scroll of Town Portal pulling all the units back. All right, one Dryad does get finished off before that Serpent Ward was finished off there. Meanwhile, healing salves to try and heal back up all the units, as we are starting to run out of gold at the main gold mines. Panda sitting at level 4, just shy of level 5. Meanwhile, Keeper of the Grove still sitting at 6. Expansion is down across over here, so both sides with expansions now, we are economically even. That base just got up only about, what is that, a minute or 2 minutes ago. or actually 3 minutes ago, excuse me, as the Shadow Hunter now ready to move on out with some very powerful items. Potion of Mana, Scroll of Healing. It's going to be difficult to try and push damage onto any of these units here. Shaman also have a good amount of mana going into that next fight, so Purge is going to be a major problem. Mass Dryad army, no Demolishers. Mass Purge already getting underway, and this Dryad army could cause a lot of problems. Alright, Serpent Wards, however, may be the perfect counter to this, as the Serpent Wards are going to cause lots of problems as well. Chain Lightning bounces across multiple units. Healing Wave, trying to save all those units there. Panda finally get up to level 5. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire is a possibility. There's the Drunken Haze, there's the Breath of Fire, as the Serpent Ward quickly finished off. Shadow Hunter sitting at level 6, needs to drop more Serpent Wards. There's the Ensnare onto the Keeper of the Grove, as I mentioned earlier, as 59 compared to 56. Kodo Beast continuing to fight it out. Chain Lightning finishes off an Ogre Mauler. Raiders now looking to back up here. Shadow Hunter is at 7. Shadow Hunter is going to try to drop some more Serpent Wards. Yes, it is. And is it going to be able to finish off more of these units? All right, we do see an Ensnare onto a Dryad. Dryad will get taken down. Meanwhile, this Serpent Ward is able to finish off another 2 Dryads. There goes another one. There goes another. And the Serpent Wards are absolutely destroying the Night Elf army. 45 supplied now compared to 45. Main gold mines have been mined out, as you heard, as the Tree of Ages now makes its way across the map here. Grunt's going to try and engage once more. Entangle onto this Grunt. Not a good spot. Raiders may perhaps try to get a couple of ensnares down, perhaps force an engagement. There's an Entangle onto a Grunt again, but no healing wave or no other healing items available at all. All right. Spirit Wolves now making their way out. Are they going to find some easy targets? That is the question. Let's see. Panda is out. Keeper of the Grove is out. Spirit Wolves want some easy targets to finish off. They don't see anything. There are a couple of wisps, perhaps, but that is about it, as that Spirit Wolf is going to back up again. All right, massive healing going across the board. Shadow Hunter trying to stay alive. Let's take a look. Serpent Wards are all in position. Shadow Hunter, well, didn't back up in time. Gonna drop a Serpent Ward, but that is out of range of everything. Wasting mana is not part of Lin's strategy, but, well, we'll see if any good positioning is done. All right, engagement right there. Farseer going to try and perhaps get a couple of Chain Lightnings, finishing off some units. Serpent Wards are now down. Farseer up to level 7. Shadow Hunter is up to level 7 as well. Potion of Mana, Potion of Scroll of Healing, Clarity Potion all being used there. Grunts staying alive. Panda could be in trouble. Down to 750 hit points, still trying to back away. Serpent Wards trying to finish off more units. There's an Ensnare onto a Dryad there. Perhaps that will be enough to finish it off. There's a Serpent Ward, perhaps trying to finish off that last Dryad again. Raiders now looking to back away. Perhaps another Ensnare is going to work out. Let's take a look. There goes another Dryad. There goes a Grunt. Serpent Wards should really be focusing down onto those Dryads and is able to do exactly that. And as they continue to finish off more and more Dryads, well, this war of attrition is just going against the Night Elf and Lawliet. Lawliet unable to really withstand all of this. Farseer, perhaps waiting for a Chain Lightning, gets the Keeper of the Grove, and that is going to be the game. A beautiful game by Lin, coming back from both of these matches for the victory. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.